This is my first adventure trip as well. But I've gone to multiple outdoor fests, which are awesome. Big groups of people. So far, all the people that I've met are really awesome.
Are you excited to see animals?
Any water animals, absolutely. Yeah, I paid to go play with otters, like sea otters before. So if I could do that for free here, heck yeah.
I usually am in nature solo. I've done like very like sparingly group hiking trips or whatever. I'm usually just out in nature alone. So it was a little nerve-wracking thinking about meeting new people and being in a group.
Are you taking the tour?
The hike in, we knew it was going to be somewhere between a half mile to a mile. Luckily, it was more on the half mile side because we had a lot of stuff to bring in.
There was not a spot you couldn't see that wasn't beautiful, just surrounded by it. Chef Zach really surprised us. He brought in a pizza oven.
Making pizza in the backwoods of Alaska for all of my new friends. We got handmade olive oil dough and plenty of pizza toppings and this tiny little solo stove.
And I don't think I've ever had pizza like in nature. It's pretty cool to like see it like go into the pizza oven and like be baked in front of us.
I did the one that he suggested. So it's like the strawberry jam with cream cheese, bacon, and jalapenos.
That's a good choice.
Oh man, this looks fantastic. After we got here and all got settled, I mean, there was 18 of us, so it was a pretty big first dinner, all getting to know one another around the fire.
I am one of the New York ambassadors. I've been in New York City. So even though I was nervous that day one, people were friendly. It's easy to like kind of make friends, get to know each other. So I felt calm. Felt like everyone's very accepting.
Just want to go over a few things. I'm Justin Yoder, and I am the founder and executive director for LGBTQ Outdoors, which is a 501c3 nonprofit that is dedicated to creating safe and inclusive spaces for queer people to be able to explore the outdoors.
All the little white buds, yeah. We got that back in Wisconsin. We're gonna inflate the boat, like I showed earlier with our pump sack, over and over again until the boat is as tight as it can get. You want it to not really have any wrinkles at all. Once we get the boat full of air here, we'll get it in the water, we'll splash it. The cold water is gonna make the air inside shrink. So then we have to reinflate and top off the boat so that it's really tight.
The very first time being introduced to a pack raft was super cool. I was a little intimidated at first because there was a lot of gear to pack up. Justin Bickley did an incredible job. First of all, just showing us what everything is about, how to put it on.
We don't like to walk on the rocks with the feet of our boot, like the feet of our dry suits, because that Gore-Tex material is really easy to puncture.
This dry suit was a feat in itself. Getting my big old head to fit through this tiny little opening was hilarious and a little bit of a struggle. I'm just floating now. This is fantastic.
You're like, I don't want to let the air out.
I feel like I've been like
I think some of the challenges are getting people comfortable on the water when they've got like a latex gasket cinching down their throat in their dry suit and being on this floaty thing that's kind of wobbly, and every time they paddle, it kind of spins them back and forth. I think just getting them used to new gear and being around all of that, and then being on water and being on moving water on top of that is stressful. That's a big river. There's a lot of water in there. It's way higher volume than Portage Creek, which we did the day before. And it's intimidating for people. You get out on the water and look across to the side and see how fast you're moving. You look down below you and see the rocks. It's clear water. You see the rocks just like shooting past you, like you're just flying across them. It's wild.
So you guys are going to Thumb Cove. Do you know where you're going in Thumb Cove?
Go by like the spruce cabin. We're just
Sounds
hanging
good.
out.
Roger that.
We're just hanging out for the day.
Good deal, good deal. All right.
And we can take turns taking pack rafts out. Right now it's pretty great if people want to paddle across or flop around.
This morning we got up and we did a big group hike. We went to Kenine Fjord Harding Icefield hike. It was a challenging hike. Some made it all the way to the top, some made it about halfway, but everybody had an incredible views along the way.
On the way into the glacier, they had these markers for where the glacier sat. And, you know, it started in the 1800s. And then the mile markers kind of went on of the melting rate of these glaciers throughout the years. And it was incredible to see how far this went back and how far it has melted since, which is completely bananas.
It's just amazing to think how much our planet is changing and the reality of it when you see it firsthand through markers like that.
It started off like kind of a paved road situation, and I was like, okay, I could do this one in Dallas. And then as we proceeded into the hike, it was basically 1,500 feet of rock staircase. It was quite difficult. It was the hardest hike I have ever personally gone on.
Yeah, it kicks butt. That's such a hard hike. And I know it, and I'm always like, yeah, but it's worth it.
The sweat, the effort to get up there, but once you were up there, you forgot all about how your calves were burning.
Finally, when we got up to where we were going and you could see this massive glacier right in front of us, it was just breathtakingly beautiful.
How small I felt compared to these massive mountains and this huge glacier and just the beauty that was there. That's something I couldn't see anywhere else but Alaska.
You have to be there. Like, you can't watch that in like a video or like a YouTube thing or listen to it on a podcast.
Like, what's special about LGBTQ Outdoors and this trip is you feel like you're at ease, like everyone's accepting. There's like other, you know, trans people, there's queer people, there's like non-binary people.
I want our members that come and our participants that come on these trips to be able to have just the experience of a lifetime.
We are here to form community, create an inclusive space outside, and just create like new friendships and being somewhere where you're accepted and loved and encouraged to do something new.
I feel like I expanded my community here, more appreciation for like nature.
This will be stories from this trip that they will share years down the road that will inspire other queer people to attempt something outside. These people can kind of be a light to others in their community and let them know the benefits that the outdoor holds for everyone.